Here it is. I've been holed up here the last couple nights.
No, it's all right, it's all right. Yes, sir, it's a mighty pretty spot, lad. Yep. And millions of people, they slave their lives away. Just spend a couple of weeks a year in a place like this.
Sit yourself down.
Quite a little place you got.
I'll get you some water so you can wash up a bit.
Much obliged. That mess. Oh! Mordecai Jones is the name. My card.
Mr. Jones, Colonel Treadaway.
Pleased to make you acquainted, Treadaway. Grateful to you for saving whatever's left of me. Who you running from, lad?
Who said I was on the run?
Well, you said you'd been holed up here. I thought we might be in the same boat.
MP's is after me. I'm over to help in Fort Bragg.
MP, huh? Well, the way I kind of envy you. Seems like half the human race looking for Mordecai Jones one way or the other. Why'd you go over the hill?
I had to. This big mouth Yankee sergeant always riding me, making fun of the way I talked. I stood it as long as I could.
You didn't kill him, man.
Yeah, of course not. But I bust his jaw. And I hit the git. 5 weeks to get now. And I hit the git.
Headed home now, are you?
No, I've already been up to the farm. Had to hightail out of there. MP's got a neighbor's spine in case I come back. Ain't got nobody anyway. My folks is dead. I was gonna grab that freight to Atlanta, but I couldn't tell you why.
You eat today?
No, I just lay up here thinking.
Kinda looks like we birds of a feather. Couple of Ishmael. Well, that's really. Got any money on you?
About 60 cents.
Splendid. That gives us a grand total of $2.10. Really all right. Tell me about this here Ella's Bend. They got a general store in there?
That's about all.
Ever play any three-card money, lad? Mexico's gift to the grifters?
I've lost a few dollars. Fairground.
Would you have any objections to joining me in a little game at the local store?
That's your line, is it? Your card said traveling salesman.
Greed's my line, lad. Greed. 14-carat ignorance to never let you down. Find the queen. Try it again?
Yeah. You want me to shill for you, that's it. Oh, Paul would have blistered my butt. I don't hold with cheating, Mr. Jones.
Only the cheaters, Curly. You can't cheat an honest man. Well, now, is it possible amongst this entire assemblage that not one of you's got any confidence in his own judgment? What? It's the easiest game you ever seen. All you gotta do is spot the queen. Come on, gentlemen. Pick her out for a quarter.
I'll take a box of ginger snaps.
Pick a card nobody's barred.
They ain't getting me in that game. I've known people that clean right out. I'll go and give him a try, Gary. You're just ignorant enough to win.
I ain't done this in some time. Here we go. Come on, gents. Pick a card.
I'll go you for a quarter, old-timer.
Old-timer? Anything I can't stand is some young punk not yet dry hind tears calling me old-timer. Put your money where your mouth is, boy. All right, I'm going to give you a chance of a lifetime. There she ain't. There she be. Now can you tell me where you see? I knew it was that one. That's the one I thought it was. Huh. You're pretty good, ain't you? There you are.
Make 50 cents this time, old-timer.
All right, sporting blood. The Ginger Snap Kid. Here we go. And again and again. I never make any money, but I love the game. Where's the lady? Pick her out from you. Got yourself a half a dollar.
You won again. Why don't you try?
There you are.
It's easy for $1.
No, you take your money and you get lost, Buster. Come on, gent, step up. Who wants to pick the queen for a quarter?
I'll try for a quarter, mister.
I thought you were a sport, man. I can tell a college-educated man when I see one. There you go, there's the queen. They call this three-card money. Up in St. Louis, they call it tossing the broad. Watch very closely, there she is. Oh, you fellas are good around here, aren't you?
You're it, one of your quarter.
You're losing the touch.
I'll try again.
You get a hunch, and you bet a buck.
I got 75 cents on this one right here.
Well, here we go. Get in here, friend. Everybody plays and nobody pays. What is that?
Gary won me again.
Get on. Sharpen your wits, you sharpen your eyes.
That old guy, he's over $7 a head. Bend up the corner of that queen. Know what I mean? If you come in with me, then we'll clean him out. I'll come back later and split with you 50-50.
Here we go. Get in here, friend. Everybody plays. Where's the queen, and we'll let her fly. There you go. And did you see that? He wants to go up there again. What do we do?
I'd like to examine them cards.
What's that? You better be careful there, sonny.
I said I wanted to have a look at them cards.
I quit. Ain't that a sight? Try to have a nice, wholesome, friendly little game as always. One fella comes along and tries to go. Satisfied, are you? You coming in, Teddy?
It's my story, ain't it? I gotta make a profit on every transaction. $1.
Well, $1, man, says the game is improving, gents. You better get on him while he's hot. Watch very closely, Mr. Proprietor. There ain't no time to my arms leave my sleeves. Where's the girl? 50 cents. In the middle. When I first said $1 for him. How much like a mule if he didn't win the first time out? $2, the man said. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him there so you can pick him up real easy. All right, gents, here we go once again. Everybody get on. Watch the card, watch the king. After sharing the expenses, your half comes exactly $21, sir. Profitable hour, lad. You worked that old Scrooge like a natural-born shill.
You took Teddy for $42?
He's a greedy man, isn't he? It's more like 30, but one thing leads to another, and there's a healthy demand for love potions in Ella's bed. And there's an unhealthy demand for potency pills over at Sawmill. And, of course, at 3 for $5, there's always a demand for diamonds.
Diamonds? They're just glass.
I never said they wasn't. Just signified they're stolen, that's all. You can sell anything on God's green earth if the customer believes it's stolen. You know, it went so well, I was wondering if you might want to continue the partnership.
Partners? Me and you?
Well, our experience this evening suggests that the territory is ripe for exploitation. You know the territory, and I know how to exploit.
You mean go looking for more suckers? Goes against my raising, Mr. Jones.
Mordecai. I know it. I can see it does, lad, and I appreciate it. Could be mutually profitable, and could be a whole lot safer for the two of us to string along together for a spell. Question is, what have you got for a logical alternative?
Yeah, that's the question, Mr. Jones.
Mordecai. God. 5 or 6 of them all around us.
You better be right.
we'll do a snack, right? Get us a good night's sleep.
Don't make any more mistakes, or I'll stop giving you credit, my store.
There are mattering hornets out there.
We spoiled the pleasure for him, I reckon.
You go down the road. We'll go this way.
Boy, I'll say one thing. You sure don't let things worry you none.
Worry? We ain't got no worries, lad. We make out fine, just fine.
I know who you are. Mordecai Jones. You're the Flim Flam Man.
Some folks call me that, true enough.
I knew that name. Mordecai Jones. Well, I've heard about you ever since I can remember. You're famous. Flim Flam Man. And you want me for a partner?
You heard the proposition, lad. Sleep on it. Good night, Curly.
Good night, Mordecai. Come on, Mordecai. Let me lug that case a while. You and me's gonna be partners. I ought to carry half the load.
Oh, thank you. I've been carrying it so long now. I kind of need to keep about it.
Sure ain't much traffic.
Well, we just gotta find some kind of personal transport. First car comes along, gives us a lift, we'll borrow it.
Borrow it? How do you mean borrow it?
Here's something else.
MPs, watch it.
That's a close one, lad. Them the fellas that after you?
Yeah, they don't give up easy, do they? Those guys, they won't be happy till they've got me locked up, tighter than a tick, and thrown away the key.
Take it easy now, they ain't got you yet. And they 4 to 1, they never do. You don't want to worry so much. You best get out of that armor shirt, though.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll give you one of mine. Yeah, put that on. Yeah, we'll be all right. They'll get us a lift here. As soon as we... Shh, I think... Watch it.
I seen someone duck down real fast.
Couldn't be Doodle Powell. Ain't enough cover for still down there.
I sure seen someone, Sheriff.
Tramp maybe, or a dog.
You want me to be up bushes?
Oh, if it ain't Doodle, it ain't worth the effort, and it ain't. I say he's got to still cross the river, the other side of Clayton. Come on, let's go.
Curly, I don't think too much of these here roads. Seem like nobody's on them except various branches of the constabulary. Next one will probably be a G-man.
They're looking for somebody still. Somebody by the name of Doodle Powell.
Ah, they looking for everybody, boy. Let's say we take a little stroll across country, avoiding the roads, huh?
Well, we sure ain't getting anywhere this way.
Partner, I think one thing we need is a little inspiration.
I tell you, it ain't gonna work.
Of course it's gonna work.
Nobody's gonna believe I've been injured. Look.
All I do is have a little fun, play it. Come on.
I can't do that.
Come on now. Come on now, don't hang back. And don't Hello! Hello, the house! Oh! Ah! My knee! Ah! Oh! Help! Someone! Help! Is anyone home? Help! Mercy! Help me! Oh! Help! Oh, please, help me. Ah, thank heavens you're there. Oh, please, forgive this intrusion, madam, but we've had an accident.
An accident? Where?
Right along that road there. We swerved to avoid a dog and went right off the road and crashed.
You got a crash! Oh, my goodness. You've been hurt. You have been hurt.
Oh, please, now, don't be alarmed, madam. That really isn't as bad as it looks. It's really mercurochrome mostly on those bandages. I am the Reverend Schoolmaker, Mrs. Packard. It is Mrs. Packard, isn't it? I saw your name on the mailbox, my card. And this poor unfortunate young man, I think you said your name was Doherty, didn't you, son? My son?
Yeah, Doherty. Oh, you poor boy. I just knew something awful was going to happen when I woke up this morning. It really ain't as bad as it looks, ma'am. Please don't distress yourself.
There's a brave lad, Mrs. Packard. As bad luck would have it, I had only just stopped the car to give young Doherty here a lift when we met with our misfortune.
Oh, well, now, you please come inside. Reverend, you help.
Yes, do
I
come,
swear,
sir.
the way people drive on these highways, well, I just will not drive.
It's a rare thing to find a compassion.
Dear Reverend, do come in, sit down, make yourself at home. Oh, you poor thing. I'll just go make some coffee, then I'll call the doctor.
Dear lady, I wondered if in these distressing circumstances you would be kind enough to loan me your car so that I might take this poor lad to the nearest doctor.
Well, of course, Reverend, but it won't be necessary. My daughter, Bonnie Lee, will be happy to drive you.
Please,
Let
no,
me get
sorry,
her
that
up.
isn't necessary.
Bonnie Lee, get up, honey. There's been an accident. She wouldn't be sleeping this late, but she got home late last night from the dance in Queen City. Bonnie Lee!
Perhaps we shouldn't disturb her at all, then, if you'll just trust me with your car.
What's the matter? Bonnie Lee, honey, why didn't you put something on? I didn't know there was anybody here. Now, you run upstairs and get dressed. Quick now. We've got to drive these gentlemen into Dr. Jessup. They've had a terrible accident. All right, just give me a minute.
Mrs. Packard, I don't like the look of this at all. This may be a situation where every moment counts. If I could just prevail upon you with the loan of your automobile.
No, Reverend, now just hurry her up. Bonnie Lee! Bonnie Lee, honey, you hurry now.
Now, listen here. Just what are you trying to pull? These is decent folks. I know that. I can appreciate that, lad. I thought they were both very charming. Particularly the mother. She has a good quality, sort of... Now, listen here, Reverend. You try any kind of crazy stuff, I'm going to step right square in your way. Partners or no partners, I ain't about to get involved in no car theft. Really, lad, don't you trust old Mordecai. You stick with me. We go.
Bonnie Lee! Now, listen, honey, we're in a hurry, but you drive carefully here. Of course, I'll Mother. Reverend, we're ready. Yes. Oh, my dear, you must be in such pain.
Oh, no, really, I'm fine. Well, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Reverend, I am so happy that you found my house. I'm always so glad when I can help somebody.
My dear lady, I understand. I want you to know that I appreciate so much what you've done for young Margaret.
Whoa! You... Oh! Oh, you hurt! Are you hurt? Goodness! Well, I'm all right. Thank you. I'll be okay.
Miss Packard, perhaps if we could put the suitcase in the trunk. There we are. Thank you, that's very kind. Oh, Mrs. Packard, perhaps you could be of a greater service if you were to stay behind and phone the doctor and tell him we're on our way.
You're so right. Let's do that. No, Bonnie, you'll be
Hey.
careful. Oh, of course I will, Mother. You all right?
Merciful heavens, Miss Packard, I'm forgetting my calling. Your mother has behaved with the compassion of the Good Samaritan, and such behavior must not go unrewarded. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to slip in there and present her with this special edition of the Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall inherit the earth. Quickly, my child, we must be on our way.
Thank you, Reverend. That's very kind of you.
Mordecai, what are you trying to... Hey, I'm getting out of here. Mordecai! Stop this car, Mordecai. I don't look. I told you I want no part of this. Now stop this car. Let me out of here. Damn you, Mordecai. I said I want no part of this. You got this car. Let me out of here.
Hey, Bonnie, they just robbed the car. They stole my car. I'm going to told Daddy. Well, I declare, if the clergy around here is going to start stealing everybody's automobiles.
What are you talking about? You walk into somebody's house and you steal their car. Nonsense, not stealing anything. Then what do you call it? Borrowing, that's all, just to get us someplace where we can borrow another one. I'm sick and tired of looking for Doodle, pal. I tell you, Misha, I think Doodle knows where we'll be looking for him. Somebody in our office is taking a cut for tipping him the word. Ain't that odd back his car?
His little girl's car. Their heads bandaged. Looks like they had an accident. What are they doing? You ever see him before?
No? Let's take a look.
What's that fella? Police! The police, Mordecai!
Watch it, Misha!
Well, we give him the slip, lad. I reckon I haven't lost your old touch. Reminds me of a time down in Tennessee. I was in a...
They're coming! Mordecai, I think we ought to... Mordecai!
Mordecai, slow down! Look out! Mordecai, stop this car before we get killed! Easy, lad, I don't want to lose control! Now do it! Be careful, watch out! Good thing we haven't been drinking, lad!
Mordecai, you're crazy!
I think maybe the worst is over.
Hit them tires! Oh, come on, Misha! Now, come on now, pull it out. Don't you stand there.
Look out, hurry up.
Here they go!
Misha, watch it! Hey! Help! Let me down! I hope that gentleman wasn't injured.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You crazy or something? Hey, you! That's it. I give up. Hey, that's one of these cars.
Misha!
That's Madonna's car. They stole that car.
We're after them, Mr. Packard. We'll catch them.
They stole them. They stole one car of mine and used it to wreck the other.
Well, we ain't got a chance to get through here. Better back up and around the other way. Misha, come on, we gotta back up.
Wait a minute, Slade. I'm coming with you.
All right, jump in, Mr. Packard. Let's go, Misha.
What we did to that poor town.
Yep. I'd say they remember us in Clayton, lad.
They're coming. Catch us now. They're gonna hang us.
Mordecai! Mordecai! You all right, lad? Suitcase. Suitcase. Brother, this way. Look what they did. Look at this car.
We'll get him, Mr. Packard.
Sir! This ain't the parade we found you, sir. It is Mr. Powell, is it not? You don't know us, Doodle, but we're your friends, and we've come to warn you, man. There! Up there, look! It's the police! They're right behind us! Hurry, you may have a chance! It's too late, Doodle! They're right behind you!
Wait a minute. No, you don't. You've done enough for one day. Let me drive.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me? Jump in. It's Doodle still! I knew I smelled stump hole!
We found him, Esau. We found him. Listen, you hear that? There's Doodle getting away. Come on, back to the car. We'll head him off before he gets to the road.
I'm in a slave! I don't care about Doodle Powell! What about the dude that wrecked my car? Which way, partner? Left or right?
I don't know. Your guess.
How about straight ahead? Doodle's gotta come out this way!
Be sure. Listen. That's Doodle. We got him. This old sawmill road don't go nowhere. Only leads down to the tracks. He can't even get out of here. We got him. I better call Smitty.
Now look here, slave.
Just a little bit, Packard.
Hold on
Smitty?
now. We gotta catch those two car thieves.
Oh, we'll get there, Mr. Packard, but this here's a federal offense. Gotta take precedence. I'm calling us some reinforcements. Old Doodle will shoot when he's cornered, and we sure got him cornered. Smitty, this here Flake got some good news.
Hey, look, the radio's got this thing.
Doodle Powell found his still, and we got him cornered. He's on that old sawmill road that leads down to the tracks by the river.
It's the police.
He's got no way out of there except right past us. Now get over to Smitty in car 3. I want 5 more men right away. Tell them to bring tear gas, shotguns, and plenty of ammo.
Mighty pretty spot.
You in the mood for a swim, Mordecai?
Imagine that old moonshiner having a shortwave plugged right into the sheriff's office.
Mordecai, I don't want you to think I'm impatient, but we gotta get out of here.
There's no rush, lad. They're still waiting on Smitty with the tear gas. You know, I could use this here truck. Some way I could figure out. It might work. Been a long time since I've done it. I say it's worth a try. Tell you what we'll do. Let the air out of the tires all the way around, half pressure. In the meantime, we'll sample some of old Doodle's wares. What a curly tongue. Just regular panther juice. Old Doodle may be a operator, but he's no distiller of gentleman's whiskey.
We could sneak up on him, Sheriff. I could sneak through the trees. You go up the path here.
No! We'll just wait for the tear gas. That's what we'll do.
Okay, now ease your back, Mordecai. Back, a little bit to the right. That's it. A little bit to the right. That's it. Whoa, whoa! What are you trying to do? I said take it easy. All right, now try it again. Easy, easy, easy. Whoa, whoa! They're on. Now, we only get the front ones on. Okay, bring it forward now. That car was less than 2 months old. Only made 2 payments. Did I sign that insurance thing? You did it!
All aboard, partner.
Mordecai, you're a genius. Ain't we going too fast?
Speed is of the essence when one is, forgive the pun, naked and trapped. That's a lesson I learned during my carnival, my tent show days. I must say it's proved tried and true during the time of pinhook tobacco and sold patent medicine. Yes, sir. Always comes a time for hasty migration. Study the birds, lad. They know when to fly. Here we are, the two of us. Yesterday we were alone. Today we both got somebody we can depend on. That's the whole principle of partnership. Help each other through a tight spot, you know what I mean? Yes, that partner. I'd say we run smack into a streak of good luck.
Good luck. We wrecked the car, we wrecked the town, this truck's stole, and the law's on our tail.
You can't let life get you down, man. You got to stand up to her in a hind leg. Now, here we are on a lovely September morning. Beautiful countryside, free, our own masters, and all the fates on our side. Partner, I tell you, things are getting brighter. As I look ahead to the prospects, I can see the multicolored arch of the rainbow of good fortune. Now that was too close. Morning cars. I just had the brilliance of a brainstorm. Tell you what. First chance we get, remind me to pick up 2, 3 good bottles of bonded bourbon. Just a little investment. I'll play my later.
Doodle was here. I tell you, he was here. And I know how he got away. He's got one of them there amphibious vehicles. Yeah. He drove right straight across the river. Doodle! I know you over there, and I'm going to get you too. You hear me, Doodle? I'll get you the last thing I ever do, Doodle.
Hello?
Hello, KR577.
Don't hang up.
Who's that? Roscoe. Is that you, Roscoe?
Listen, when I tell you who it is, don't hang up.
Wait a minute. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, but listen, don't hang up. Did they find your car?
Yes, they did.
Well, what I called you up about, and please don't hang up. What I called you up about is about the damage we did, because I'm going to pay for it, you see, only not right away.
You want to pay for the damage on both cars?
Both cars.
Well, it was Daddy that you ran into in Clayton.
It wasn't a new Dodge, was it? A new Dodge sedan?
It certainly was.
afraid that comes to $136.40, including the tax.
Is that all? You're sure you haven't made a mistake? That seems more than reasonable to me. You must remind me, Johnson. From now on, we will do all of our shopping here. My dear sir, you have been so very helpful. If I might have the temerity to ask for a bit of personal advice, strictly in confidence, you understand? But we have just come into possession of the most extraordinary... Professor? Perhaps if you just step outside a moment. I did not wish to speak inside in case we were overheard. I will tell you our problem, sir. This truck is loaded full with whiskey. 58 jars of it, and so we have a little disposal problem.
Whiskey? You mean you got a truckload of white lightning?
Not so loud, please. I would appreciate your opinion, sir. I am no connoisseur of stronghold. But this stuff, this is not the ordinary stuff. Here, sniff that, sir. If you would be willing to sample it, sir, and give us the benefit of your opinion.
Well, I never tasted anything. It may be the best I've... Now, look, maybe we can. You say you've got how many jars of this?
58, including the one which you are holding.
58. Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you... $2 a jar. For the whole lot of them.
That sounds reasonable to me. Eh, Johnson?
Good. I'll have my boys unload the truck.
No. What did you say?
I know where I can get $3 for sure. $3? Well, that's pretty steep for plain ordinary white light. That stuff's a bargain at $3, and you know it. Professor, give the man his advice fee, and let's get out of here. All right, I'll meet that figure. $3 a jar. It probably is the best of it. 58 jars. 3. That makes $174. I will count them, you understand? I'll just take your bill off that. I owe you $37.60. Isn't that right?
Oh, you figure too rapidly for me to follow you there.
I'll get you changed. Here's your receipt, Professor.
Hey, it was brilliant. You have a neat touch and a superb sense of timing, partner. You're a natural.
Got to admit it, Mordecai. I feel a whole heap better than I did this time last night. Of course, I'm not any easier in my mind. I just take my paw somewhere looking at me. I mean, I hope you're somewhere all right, but not just looking at me and you.
You'll be easier in your mind when you get yourself a belt full of Benjamin Franklin.
What's he on?
All the $100 bills, lad. You've got to have money to make money.
Yeah. I'd like me a belt full of them, all right.
That's the proper spirit. You play the short con till we get us up a bankroll.
You know, when I was talking on the phone to the Packer girl, somebody must have come in there. But she said, "Is that you, Roscoe?" Just to cover up for me.
Hey, lad, we got it made. Not a soul for a mile around. 4 or 5 towns within easy striking distance. And with our direct line to police headquarters, we can't miss. Not unless we do something foolish.
Really?
Yeah. I reckon that little beauty shook you up some, huh? Not that I blame you, you understand. About the prettiest little thing I ever seen. Puts me in mind of a charming little creature I knew in Webb City, Missouri, about 100 years ago. Name of Gracia. Always loved that name. Only girl I ever knew with purple eyes.
Care for another piece of Boston cream pie, lad?
Celestine, honey. She didn't. She did. Terrible. You. So, boy, you. Now, you were there. Well, you were there. I see. Oh, I know she's got a cross, honey. What are you doing here? You haven't got much sense, have you? How do you know I'm not going to call for my daddy?
That's just one of the chances I'm taking.
What do you want?
I just wanted to tell you all what I owe you. I mean, all what I owe your pa for the damage we done. I'm gonna pay it back.
Don't talk so loud.
I'm just gonna need a little time, that's all.
Told me all that on the phone. Didn't need to come up here to tell me that. What'd you come here for?
Now, listen, I got a truck here up the road. You wanna go for a ride?
You're taking an awful lot for granted, Jason Treadaway.
How'd you find out my name?
Sheriff Slade was here, and his deputy. They had your picture from the U.S. Army, and they had that old man's from when he was in prison, with a number on it. He's your partner, isn't he?
Listen, I'm on the run from the army. That's all. In Mordecai, where we met accidental. He's on the run too, I guess. Say, could you tell your folks something? You know, make up some kind of story and meet me somewhere just so we can,
So we can what? And what for? I better get back inside. Terribly fast, Jason.
not Jason, Curly.
Bonnie Lee. Bonnie Lee, you out here? Bonnie Lee, where are you?
Yes, Daddy?
I'll phone you.
What are you doing out there?
Why, nothing, Daddy. It's a hot night, and I was just getting some air.
Seven from the left, 5 from the top. 9 from the right, 6 from the top. 12 from the bottom, 12 from the right, 3 from the bottom. 7 from the left, 5 from the top. 9 from the right, 6 from the top.
These here boards is against the law now. Eh?
Captain Lubbock, you've got me there, and I don't deny it. But as you well know, sir, there are laws and there are laws. And when you consider the profit margin that can be gained from a little harmless entertainment...
What'd you say the figures was?
You pay $1 for the board, I take my profit out of the sale. Then you lay out 20 more, 2 5s, and a grand prize of 10. But you take in $50. I know it's a gamble, and I don't deny it, but what can you name me nowadays that doesn't involve a risk? Man in your position's got to stir around a little in these times of high taxes if he expects to turn a tidy profit. Tell you what I'll do. You pay me $1, I'll bet you that $1 against a donut. You can take that young hick over there for the price of the board. From then on, you're consummately in the gravy.
Maybe I will at that. I'll just take these dungarees. Say, can I have a chance at that punch thing? You got a dime, I reckon you can. Oh. Oh, here's a punch. You can have more of this punch bowl, please.
Unfortunately, they're going so well, it's the last one I had on hand. And I'm starting a regular route through here, and I shall return Tuesday week.
Put me down for 2 more. No, 3 more.
Colonel, good day.
Don't nobody ever win in this here thing? No, I stand behind everything in this thing. Looks like my luck's come back. I done hit for $5. Now, let me see there. Yeah, hey, you're lucky, boy. You ain't quitting now, are you? No, try again. Well, I still got 2 more punches on my $1. I'm gonna try 2 more. That's right, boy. Go ahead on. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Hey! Both of them! I done hit both of them! Both of them what? A 5 and a 10! Let me see that. Hey! Looks like I come up smelling roses this time, mister. Looks like something around here just don't smell right. Oh, you gonna pay my winnings or am I gonna call the police? Where's the phone? No. I could play you some more, but there ain't no more prizes. You know, you could put this earth in a bottle and mail it to me halfway around the world and I'd recognize it. I know the feel of it. There's something about land when you own it. We got a natural spring, and there's that lake on the south side. All I need is a new tractor, a little time and work, and I could make this into a real showplace. Right here, Ma used to have her prized rose bushes. Yeah, it's all overgrown now. First thing I'm gonna do is clear this all out. Tobacco, corn, and kids is the principal crop in this county. What do you think of my house? If you squint your eyes, you can see what it used to be. Front part's over 80 years old. Back part was added on. Pa did it all by himself. Hey, you know what else I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get me some banny hens, and a couple of ponies, some good hounds, and peacocks.
Peacocks?
Yeah, they're mean birds, but fascinating.
Oh, Curly, this is just crazy. I mean, the whole thing. Sneaking out to meet you, telling lies to my folks, and riding around a truck you stole. Now you're dreaming about peacocks. Whole thing's just plain crazy. That awful old man.
He's not an awful old man.
He's a horrible old man. And if you go on doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up just exactly like him. And Jason, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go see Sheriff Slade right now and tell him the truth. The whole thing was just an accident.
That's not the truth.
Well, then it was just one big mistake. I know he'll listen, and he'll understand. And you can tell him that you never even meant to get yourself involved with Mordecai Jones. And then you can explain to the Army just exactly why you had to hit that Yankee sergeant. They'll just have to believe you. Then talk about corn and tobacco and kids. It's gonna make some kind of sense.
That's the whole point, Curly. The world is full of them. Ours is an avaricious society.
What's that word mean?
Avaricious? Just fancy for green.
Everybody's not like that.
Matter of degree. Every thermometer got to register something.
What about you, Mordecai?
Me? I was idealistic as they come. More so than most. But it didn't take me long to appreciate what really makes the world go round. Contrary to what Paul says, it ain't love. And when I learned that, done something to me. I commenced to turn inside on myself. Sorrow, resentment. Couldn't enjoy nothing. Got mean. Terrible thing. Terrible. One day come to me. Everybody's so determined to be greedy and to be ignorant. Maybe what they need is a little liberalized education. So in order to teach them, I qualified myself with an honorary degree. Mordecai Jones, MBS CSBD.
What does all that mean?
Master of backstabbing, corkscrewing, and dirty dealing. Ours is a society of goods and services, and I think I'm performing a service. Because after meeting up with me, they ain't so eager for the edge next time. Son, you'd be amazed at the hundreds of satisfied students I've matriculated over the last 50 years. Dad, look at that one. A belt full of tobacco money and a belly full of beer. That's our mark, son.
Hold on there. I seen it first. I saw that.
Maybe you did, but I got it. And possession's just 9/10 of the law.
Possession. My foot. I saw that wallet before you did, and it's rightfully mine.
You listen to me, old-timer. I got it, and I ain't gonna be giving it to you.
You ain't gonna do anything else, boy. You young smart aleck, you. Now, I'm warning you for the last time you hand that over to me or...
Pardon me, gentlemen. Forgive my intruding, but I saw the whole incident from right over there across the street there.
What's it got to do with you?
That remains to be seen, sir. But unless you are trying to attract the police, I suggest that the three of us can settle this little dispute amicably, like gentlemen.
Wait a minute. The three of us. Now, just where do you come in?
Well, we all three saw the wallet, young fella. Any one of us could holler for the law, might collect a handsome reward, too. But I suggest that we get to someplace a little less conspicuous before the owner comes back.
Well, maybe you're talking some sense, mister.
Shall we?
Here, you better hold that.
If you wish. My friends, we have struck it. There's exactly $1,600 in cash here and a check for another 1,000.
Hey, there's a name in there, ain't there?
Oates, Mr. Titus Oates.
That's an awful lot of money. Maybe we ought to try and locate the owner and settle for a reward.
Hell fire, boy. I ain't about to go hunting for no owner. Why, it's losers, weepers, finders, keepers where I come from.
What are you suggesting, sir? A simple three-way split? Because if you are, I suggest we try cashing the check.
I don't know. That's pretty dangerous.
I wouldn't risk it. Too many people know me. I just sold my tobacco crop up at the auction there.
Hmm? If the only one of us was a stranger in town, I might risk it.
$1,000.
Now,
Hold on now. Maybe you ought to...
all right. I'll try. Now, see here. I think I ought to steal him something from you, too, if I'm going to risk going into that bank.
How much, mister?
500? You holding that much, ain't you? Tell you what, you two put 500 in here. I'll go to the bank, That'll make, if I get the 1,000, 3,600, that'll be $1,200 for each of us. That seem reasonable to you?
Hell no.
Sounds pretty fair to me. Let's see now. 50, 100, 2, 3, 5. But we keep the wallet right here.
Yeah, that's right.
That way we don't run no risk of him skedaddling on us.
Well, don't worry me none, Sonny. You two stick here. You can keep an eye on each other for me.
All right?
Here. Hey! Who's that over there? Where?
I thought I seen a policeman.
No, don't let this nobody. Now, who's going to hold the wallet?
I will.
I'll hold it.
I don't know. He's been gone over 30 minutes now. I think we ought to go look for him.
That's a good idea. I think we better go look for it. Wait a minute. Maybe I ought to wait here, in case he comes back the other way. But it wouldn't hurt for you to go look for him. You know, I wouldn't trust one of them city slickers any further than I could spit against a hurricane.
Glad you got back early. Look here. Atlanta. Atlanta's the target, son. There she is. That's a good chewing town. The big con is like a piece of cherry pie in Atlanta. Start getting packed, huh?
I ain't going to Atlanta.
What'd you say?
I'm going to wait a couple days so you can get away. I'm going to give myself up.
You gonna do what?
You heard me, Mordecai. I'm going to give myself up.
I'm curious, it being an element of my nature, just what it is you're gonna give yourself up to, son. A flash-in-the-pan passion for some little gal?
It ain't just her.
It never is just a woman, son.
I ain't your son, Mordecai.
Excuse me. All right. Tomorrow morning, we'll cut up a touch.
I don't want no part of it.
You better take it, boy. Out of this frying pan into that fire, you're gonna find a lawyer standing there with his hand open. That $700 could be very helpful to you.
I don't want no part of it. I done nothing to earn it.
Why? Because you didn't do no honest work? Is that it?
Yeah, something like that.
And you expect if you turn your back on it, the golden mantle of honor is gonna come floating down out of heaven and settle around your shoulders?
I ain't that stupid. It's just that lately I've been wondering if there's such a thing left in this whole world as one plain honest man. I'd have said that I was, and I know I ain't. I said most people was honest enough. And every single time you showed me what they was really like. Mordecai, I gotta believe in something. Something better than greed.
What you really mean is you want to settle down, huh?
I don't want to run no more.
You want to break your sentimental back on some piece of dead ground?
I don't want to end up like you.
Good morning. That's it then. Hold her steady. Maybe we can take you alive, huh? Raise him up.
I congratulate you, sir. Most unexpected displeasure. How'd you happen to stumble in here at this hour of the morning?
Why, that was easy, Mr. Flim Flam. Little Miss Packard. Her paw got sort of suspicious, so we watched her. She led us to him, he led us to you. We've been here quite a spell now. Because a ugly old man like you, we didn't want to disturb your beauty sleep. Just get up real slow. Keep your hands up. Keep them covered, men. Both of you. Step out there in the middle.
Looks like they got us, Mordecai. Might as well go quietly. Run, Mordecai, run!
Lisa! Hey, rabbit! Now!
Run, Mordecai, run!
Get in there! What are you trying to hold of it?
Sheriff, guess it's just as well for you fellas he did decide to go quietly.
Take us 24 hours, at least, just to prepare the charges. Now, I ain't letting nobody see him till after he's appeared in court. And that ain't gonna be till tomorrow morning. But you want something more for a quote? You can quote me that Mr. Mordecai Jones has pulled the last trick he'll ever pull in Cape Fear County.
I'll get another one pretty new. I'll get another one pretty new. Skip to
You scratch yourself. Shoot him. That's what the sheriff said. Hey! Come here a minute, will you?
What do you want, Treadaway?
Sheriff Slade, get him up here. I got something to tell him.
Anything you got to tell him, you can tell me.
You get Slade up here. It's real important. Get him! He's just an old con man, huh? Why, Sheriff, that man's a killer, a kidnapper. Well, last year down in Georgia, there was this old woman, 83 years old. It made me sick just to think about it.
Now go ahead on, boy. Keep talking.
Well, first he takes all her money, see? But then, just for the fun of it, he...
Yeah? What'd he do?
Listen, I don't like talking with him down there. He's gonna get me, Sheriff.
Nope, we ain't moving Jones.
I can't do no talking here.
All right, Misha, open up. Let's bring him downstairs. Well, get your gun out. Keep it on him every second. One false move, don't wait, just blast him. Maybe you finally seen some sense, boy. About time.
Yes, sir. There he is. Look at him. Look at the great Mr. Flim Flam Man now.
Come on, boy.
I told you they'd get you, and they did. They're gonna hang you so high because I'm gonna tell them all, you hear? Here, give me your gun.
Come on, relax.
Don't listen to him, Sheriff. He's a liar. Wait till I tell him about that poor old woman in Georgia and what you did to her.
No, not that. Cut it. Shut up, don't believe I swear. I don't even know what he's talking about. Shut up. Cut it, I'll get you.
Let me get him. Let me get him.
All right, you make a wild
Everything. Yeah. I'm telling everything. You're gonna hide, boy.
You don't want to be disturbed by nobody.
All right, Dave.
That's all right, folks. We'll let you know what's happening here.
Everybody out of here. Come here.
Just hold on. Everything's under control on that. Just go about your business. Just move on. That's it. Move on out there.
That's 5 capital crimes, every one of them carrying the maximum. Well, them city boys here, how we been doing their job for them? Go ahead on, Treadaway. What did you do after you buried the old couple down in Savannah?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Well, then he stole this car, you see, from some nuns. And he come up through Greenville and Spartanburg, working the money box and the pocketbook tricks. But then, just outside of Charlotte, he was staying in this here motel. And they had a family there. I think they were from Columbia. And they had... Sheriff, this is gonna make it sick to your stomach, but I just gotta tell it to you to get it off my mind. They had this pretty little girl, only 9 years old.
Get them out of here, Misha.
Go on, boy. Well, he made friends with them, see? And then one night they wanted to go to a drive-in movie, and they asked him... Sheriff, I'm dry. My throat feels like...
Get him some water, Misha.
You wouldn't have any soda pop, would you?
Get him a Pepsi from that machine out there.
Thank you, Sheriff. I sure appreciate your generosity to me. Now, where was I?
Drive-in movie. 9-year-old girl.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I tell you what happened next, Sheriff, you're just gonna be stunned. You're gonna be stunned.
That's all right, boy. You... Did you kill him?
I winged him.
Well, don't just stand there. Get after him.
The continuing story of Peyton Place.
What? Bring me my pipe.
You don't smoke a pipe.
Well then, bring me my slippers. No, forget it, I haven't got slippers. You want to bring my tennis shoes? Let's go and get a pretty little head now.
I was just remembering the first time I came here.
I was mean in those days.
No. I just wanted so much to make you happy, and I didn't know how to.
All I needed was you. Come here, beautiful, let's make it.
Oh, no. I have things to do. Where should I put my stuff?
I'll put your stuff in there next to my stuff.
But this was yours and Rod's place. Why did you do it?
I had to.
They told my daddy you almost killed Sheriff.
It wasn't that bad.
How can I believe you anymore about anything?
I had to get Mordecai out of that jail.
They'll kill you.
Only because of me they got him in there.
Curly, go back. I don't understand.
Don't you see? If I don't get him out of there right now, he'll never get out again as long as he lives.
You don't owe him a thing.
I owe him, Bonnie Lee. I owe him. We've been partners, and that means something special to Mordecai and me both. I can't help it. I can't help what I feel about that old man any more than I can help what I feel about you. He'd try to get me out. I know he would. I've got to think the way he'd think. Say what he'd do. I'm going to get him out of that jail, even if I have to.
If you have to what?
Good night, Judge.
Good night. Anything new on that Treadaway boy?
No, we'll catch him. He can't have gone far.
Well, good night.
Good night, Uncle Charlie.
I'll tell you what. We gotta get rid of this. I'll just throw it down after.
Hey, Sheriff!
What's that?
Slade! Get your fat old rump out here!
Who the hell is that?
I want you!
It's the Treadaway kid.
He's got the place wired. That's dynamite. Go for that pea shooter. See what happens.
Hold it.
Come on, make a move.
Now look here, boy. What do you think you're doing?
I'm just waiting to see what happens when I press down this plunger.
Hold it. I mean it. Now look here, Treadaway.
Mr. Treadaway.
Well, Mr. Treadaway, you know what you're doing?
I sure as hell know what I'm gonna do if I don't see my partner outside here inside of 60 seconds.
All right, boy. Don't get excited. Misha, get Jones. Get him out here.
Mr. Jones.
That's right. Bring Mr. Jones out. Now don't try nothing smart, Misha. That there's an order. Nobody does nothing fancy. I mean, nobody does nothing.
Wait a minute. Who else is in there?
Just Smitty and Mac. They're guarding, watching Mr. Jones.
Well, get them out here.
You heard him. Get him out here.
We got here too late.
I'm disappointed in you, Sheriff. I thought sure we was gonna see some action.
Well, we ain't gonna make no trouble, none at all. You want us to take our guns off? You just say the word.
Nah, Sheriff, I ain't afraid of them puny 38.
Say, is it all right if I warn those folks just to step back there a little?
Yeah, sure, that's okay, Sheriff.
Folks, would you just step back there a little, please? Just move back a little, folks. We got a kind of a situation here. Just move back a little.
Get his clothes!
You heard him, Misha. Get him.
And the money we was carrying. Belonged to Mr. Jones here.
Get it, Misha, in the safe in my office.
I don't like going back in there. He liable to blow the place. That kid's crazy. If you don't move, I'm gonna show you how crazy I am. And don't forget the suitcase. He needs it to keep his balance with.
Get it.
How are you, son? Okay, I guess.
I figure you changed your mind once you got a taste of Grey Rock Hotel, huh?
Yeah.
And those things of Mr. Jones there, hand them real careful.
Sheriff? I want the keys to that car right over there.
Well, that's my own car. Give him the key to my car, like he says.
Not coldest state police ever rode out of town to be blocked in 5 minutes.
We're doing pretty good, son. We got us a car and we got a key, but it's just one thing. We ain't gonna get a mile before a cop on the stage comes looking for us.
We won't, but you will. I ain't going nowhere.
What are you talking about?
I'll run my last step ever from anybody. Now listen. Go fast. Get clear out of the county, across the state line. I don't know how long I can hold them. Now you see that phone over there? Here's the number. When you know you're okay, let her ring 3 times. Now you better get going.
Hey, I can't go down here.
You're on your own now, old man.
Oh, man. Well, dance on your grave, you young.
Reckon you might. Now come on, Mordecai, get going.
Well now, Sheriff, I reckon everything will be all right. Just as soon as I hear on that telephone that Mr. Jones is safe.
You were right, Bonnie Lee.
I told you Curly wouldn't run.
He's gonna have to pay something for what he did.
He knows that.
Well, I'll see he gets treated fair. Good lawyer and all. I promise you that.
Thank you, Daddy.
Hey, get back there! Now come on, please stay out of this area. Look here, Mr. Treadaway. Let's stop all this foolishness. Your friend ain't exactly old Mr. Reliable, you know. He just might not bother to call.
We're gonna wait.